Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Tamara Tamu Collective where dreams have no filter. So, real quick, I should probably stop saying real quick because it never ends up being really quick. Anyway, I did a video a few days ago about purpose and about just simply finding joy and not trying to save the world. Okay, just simply, and I shouldn't say simply, but taking action, taking those steps where you feel inspired, not taking the action steps because you should do it or because you saw some strategy, but really asking the question, is what I'm doing, does this feel fulfilling? Does this feel inspiring? Whether you're doing it just because, or if you are taking a certain action in business, does this feel good? Does this feel right for me to do this? So I want to talk again about that, but I want to highlight purpose. And I've talked about this before, but as I was working on my creations, I still feel like one of the things that are keeping people from even accepting the highest vision for their life is because they are trying to separate purpose. Here's purpose here, and then here's joy over here somewhere, and not realizing that the two go together. The two go together. So, my philosophy is, my motto is, number one, when it comes to purpose, first of all, you don't just have one. We are expansive. So we have many purposes at different stages, at different times in our life. We have many purposes, not just one. Your purpose today, as I believe it's our purpose every day, is to do things that bring us joy, to do things that serve our soul. Okay? Because to say that we just have one purpose, to me, that phrase insinuates that a purpose is a destination. And I don't believe a purpose is a destination. Purpose is journey. Purpose is living. Purpose is being. And to fulfill your highest purpose is to be all of you at all times. Is to be an integrated human, not separating this part of you here, this part of you here, and then this part of you over here, but bringing all those aspects of you, all of your essence, and integrate. Because from my perspective, that is what brings fulfillment. Okay, so that's number one. And I still hear this, and this is current. There is still this idea when you talk to people, when you hear certain things, even in advertisements, it almost seems like you just can't get away from this. But there is still this idea that says, oh, you have to find your purpose. You have to take these 5 steps to find your purpose. Even to say that phrase, to find your purpose, would indicate that it's lost. Your purpose is never lost. You don't have to find anything. You don't have to find anything. So when you take those phrases and you put them together, that gives the idea, it sends the message that, well, I've got this thing that I love to do, But I keep hearing that I need to find my purpose, not realizing that in your genius, in your talents, in your gifts, in that, lying in that gold, in that genius, in those diamonds that you carry, diamonds being your talents and your gifts and what you're a genius at, all of that lies your purpose. It's almost as if the word purpose, it's almost as if we're saying, well, my purpose is to, or my gift or my talent and what I love to do is to plant flowers. How can, and I'm using that as an example, how, and you know, if you're a person that loves to plant flowers, you find passion in that. The time flies by. The time, oh, it doesn't just fly, it stops because you forget about time, you forget what day it is, you don't even care, you don't know what month it is, you don't care, because you're doing something that is feeding your soul. In that, in your love, in your passion for planting flowers, is your purpose. And that's why I started off the video referring to the video that I did about not saving the world, about not worrying about not saving the world, to focus on what brings you joy. Because see, here's the thing. Let's go back to the example of planting flowers. That's where you find joy. That is your passion. It invigorates you, it rejuvenates you. You're excited about it. Do you know that when people see you doing what you love to do, and I've said this before, when you are doing the thing that you love to do, in that is purpose in that, because you're affecting positively other people. When they see your face lit up about talking about this thing that you're so passionate about, there's purpose in that. So stop separating purpose from joy and fun and fulfillment. Stop separating those two. They go together. They work together. Do you honestly think that a purpose is so let's say this. So do you really think that your purpose is going to be in something that you don't enjoy doing? In something that you don't like? In something that you would just rather say, I'd just rather not even be doing this, but this is my purpose? No way. And I feel like when I hear people saying, come, sign up with me. Here's 5 steps to help you find your purpose. And I want to help people find their purpose. And when I say that, I don't mean to, I know it sounds like I'm throwing shade to the people that do that, but no, it's just, we have to watch our messaging. And we have to really pay attention to how that can be received. You don't have to, if you are, let's say you are a life coach and you're watching this and that has been part of your messaging. This is an invitation to switch it up. You don't have to help people find their purpose. You don't, because it's not lost. It's not lost. So again, your joy, what brings you fulfillment, and your purpose are intertwined. And I will also say this. If you are still asking yourself, whether it's coming from a message or you've just said, what is my purpose? You're still asking that question. Many times, I guess you could say your life's work is also connected to Not just what brings you joy, not just your passion, not just what excites you, but the thing that has brought you the most pain. The thing that, because all of us can name at least one thing that has brought pain, that has hurt us physically, emotionally, spiritually. All of that goes together. So you've got the things that you're passionate about, your talents, your gifts, experiences that brought hurt, perhaps brought shame. All of that is intertwined. Okay, so I guess this video was another invitation, I guess I'll say, to get us to look at, to reframe how we identify what purpose is. Okay? Do not let, oh, and also I want to say this one last thing. We also don't think that joy and purpose go together, because what brings us joy is easy to do for the most part. What brings us joy, we're excited to do. So we have this idea, again, from, certain messaging, that purpose has to be hard. To fulfill your life's work has to be a constant struggle. Like, there's no way that every single day I could be doing something I love and not be fulfilling a purpose, because it has to be hard. God forbid that. And I can tell you from experience, that messaging, for me, most of that came from religion. Okay? So just remember this. What brings you joy, your gifts and your talents, perhaps those things that brought some hurt, all of that combined makes up your essence and causes you to expand, to be more of you. And in that, we can say that that's your life's work or your life's purpose. All right. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you to you that have been here from the very first video. Thank you to my new subscribers. Please share this video with someone. And yep, until next time, cheers.